In this video, I share the valuable insights and wisdom I gained from delving into the powerful book Split the Pie by Barry Nalebuff. This book is a must-read for anyone looking to enter into any negotiation with the confidence that you'll end up with your fair share. Introduction. Negotiations are a common part of life, whether it's haggling at a flea market or discussing a salary increase with an employer. Some individuals make a career out of the art of negotiating, closing large business deals and even ending wars. However, negotiations can be stressful and bring out negative traits in people, such as making low offers or reacting negatively to unfair behavior. To avoid these negative aspects of negotiation, there is a technique called the negotiation pie approach that ensures both parties are satisfied. In this video, you will learn why not always splitting things evenly is fair, how to handle negotiations when the other party has more power, and why it's important to respond to negative behavior with a calm approach instead of aggression. Idea number 1. The negotiation pie approach is a method for dividing a resource, such as a pizza, between two parties, Alice and Bob, who are in a negotiation. The approach suggests that instead of focusing on the overall resource, the parties should focus on the additional resource that can be gained through negotiation. By considering only the negotiation pie, the 6 slices that can be gained through negotiation, Alice and Bob can realize that they have equal power and should therefore split the negotiation pie equally. This approach also takes into account that a 50-50 split may not be fair if the parties have unequal fallback options. Overall, the negotiation pie approach aims to ensure that both parties leave the negotiation with more than they came in with. Idea number 2. To put the negotiation pie theory into practice, you need to develop an effective plan. One key aspect of this plan is to understand where the other party is coming from in terms of their expectations and power perceptions. Your goal is to create a constructive negotiating environment by establishing a common goal of making the biggest pie possible and then splitting it evenly. However, convincing the other party of the benefits of the negotiation pie can be difficult, especially if they already feel they have the upper hand. To overcome this, you can reframe the numbers to show how a proportional split would be unfair to them under different circumstances. The key is to get them to see the benefits of the negotiation pie from their own perspective, rather than trying to get them to put themselves in your shoes. Idea number 3. When negotiating with a partner who is acting aggressively and unwilling to compromise, it's important not to respond in kind. Instead, try to de-escalate the situation and appeal to their rational side. One effective technique is to use hypotheticals, such as asking if a higher offer would be acceptable, to make them doubt their own ultimatums. Another approach is to try to understand their perspective and reasons behind their position, and find ways to add value to the deal without meeting their demands. The goal is to demonstrate empathy and understanding, and to find a way to both parties to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. Summary. The key takeaway from this is that the most logical approach to negotiation is to divide the pie equally based on the additional value created through the negotiation process, rather than focusing on power imbalances or perceptions of fairness. Additionally, it's important to avoid withholding information or staying silent during negotiations, as this can hinder the chances of reaching an agreement. Instead, actively engage in an open and constructive dialogue by answering questions and asking questions of the other party in order to better understand their goals and interests. Now, that was only a small portion of what I learned. I highly recommend reading it for more insights. If you enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends and followers. Your support helps me to grow my channel and reach a wider audience, and I am so grateful for it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my latest videos. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to share more with you in the future.